gentlemen, we had to quickly do some changes with the stream. I do apologize, but we are now back in action. I'm not sure if we will have any subs this round, but we'll have to see. So, the next map type we will be playing is Assault, which is also called 2CP, which means to capture point. Basically, the attacking team has to capture 2 points, which is the first point, and then once they capture that point, they then can capture the second point. So, as long as we keep our eye on this, and let's hope the Eagles do well here. They did have a very good round last time, so we're going to have to see how they do here. Okay, I guess we're going to put it back to the game overlay.
Traveling to WIHSEA Industries.
Everyone signed their life insurance policies?
Okay. So we are once again watching this. Looks like we are going with a slightly defensive comp.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Let's get to work! Such potential.
Looks like they are getting flanked on the right side. Looks like the enemy team has a Rhine who fell off the map. They also have a Symmetra, a Hog it looks to seem, and a Soldier. Down goes the Soldier. Oh, there goes our turret. So it looks like they do get a res on the Soldier. Oh, someone is on point. Looks like they're going to have to drop down and contest. The Sim turrets do come out. And it looks like Bastion cannot out-heal the damage that he is taking. They do get the pick on the Symmetra, but I'm not sure how long they'll last. They do also get the Hog and the Moira. Looks like they also do get a nice pick on that Mercy. Looks like they are once again trying the same count of trying to flank the right side. We do get a very early pick on that Symmetra. Down goes the Ryan. Out comes the Baptiste, all definitely amping up that damage and gets a nice picks. They do have a very nice hold here. As long as they stick together, they should be fine. The little Symmetra attacks that were down that barrier are coming out. Down goes the Torptor, and out comes the Sim and Moira ults. Out comes the Soldier ult and the Shatter. Down goes the enemy Lucio. Down goes the enemy Symmetra. But down goes our Bastion. Looks like they could not hold that first point.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
Damage amplified.
Back to me! Barrier is about to break. Barrier is destroyed.
Looks like they do now have a Tracer instead of that Symmetra. Lots of elims on both sides. One tank, one. Okay, down goes the enemy team. It looks like they were not able to win that point. Looks like their Tracer does continue to flank and does get some good damage in. Looks like the Pulse Bomb does come out, but does not get any kills. Looks like it's not looking very good for Case. I reclaim my statement. I reclaim that reclaim. It does look like we do have some ults on our team. If they stick together, they might be able to win this. Nice little zoning ult there to keep them off the point. Lots of enemy ults are coming out. Looks like Boondu does switch to Doomfist, which is helping. And there we go, they are successfully driven off.
60 seconds.
Looks like they do have the Pharah. Will the Torb be able to solo take care of her? Doom is not always the best up against the Pharah. Doesn't have a whole lot of long range. Both the picks on the DPS do come out, and down goes one of our supports. Nice pick from our Sigma. several very nice ults here. The Tracer and the Pharah are the only things left. Down goes the Pharah, and down goes the Tracer. It looks like they are able to hold the second point at 75.3%.
Observe the barrier.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
Sorry for this view, but don't worry, we will get into the action. So, can we get a little bit of hype in chat from that really good defense? We do have Pundud come out as Genji, and we're going to see how that goes.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
The destruction caused by the WIHSEA. It reminds me of home.
We don't really have that much of a campy comp. We do have a very aggressive comp.
You know that isn't the kind of hacking I do, right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commences. Capture objective A.
Looks like they do have that Symmetra, which they probably have turrets hidden somewhere. They also have the Junk and the Symmetra together do really help shut down some choke points. Down goes our Lucio, who does get res. Down goes our Diva. It's best that they retreat for now. Down goes one of our supports and our Genji.
I return to the fight.
Looks like a lot of the team is killed. That Symmetra does look like it's going to be lethal towards Pundud, because he cannot really deflect any of her attacks besides her ball, which she doesn't use at close range. He is starting to get a little close to ult here. Oh, out comes the EMP. And the bomb. Fantastic. They do get 4 of them. Make that 5. Make that 6 at the cost of Pundud.
Objective A captured.
I will not
Commence
waste this
attack on objective B.
So, now once we reach that golden arrow, we do win for 2CP. The thing is, the defender spawn is very close to the second point, so we will have to be very careful here. Down goes Pundud. So we're gonna spectate Dr. Lunatic. Down goes two more. We lost our Mercy and our Diva. Does look like Dr. Lunatic does bring out his ult to help zone. Now comes the Dragon Blade. Both Sound Barriers and Jump Tire do also come out. Down goes Dr. Lunatic because, you know, that Sound Barrier ran out real quick. Down goes Lucio and Diva. It looks like Mercy is also going to fall.
Once more unto the breach.
Take it from the top.
We're now going to spectate Crazy Crafter. Very good Lucio.
Ooh. Audio medic.
Enemy spotted. I could use some assistance.
Kundu does get that nice pick on the Symmetra. Orisa does bring out the Supercharger, but then the EMP does come out. And the Diva Bomb with the massive. Symmetra does try and bring up a resistance, but I don't think she'll be able to do it.
Victory.
The Eagles do snatch a win.
Play of the game.
Nerf this.
Triple kill.
So,
Epic.
Iron Club.
I believe we do now go back to Control Point.
To see justice done.
So, to those who were not there,
Reward.
basically Control Point is, I guess you can basically call it King of the Hill. You got some of the more common maps, Busan, Ilios, Lijiang Tower, which we did do earlier. That was our first map that we did play today. Then we have Nepal and Oasis. I'd say my favorite out of all of these is definitely Ilios, because I love playing Hog on those maps, but this isn't... we'll have to see what they pick, so I guess let's head back in. Also, yeah. So, we are now heading back into the match, and we will see what map they do decide on. Looks like there is some substitutions. Invited is switched out for Rated. We're going to wait on Real School to pick a map, and once that is done... Oh, they pick Lijiang. Interesting. So, looks like we're going to have a repeat of what happened last time. Let's hope that this time, though, we can win it. I do believe that should they play carefully and learn from the past mistakes they made, then they should be able to win this. I know, we might get a reverse sweep if they play careful. So, I guess we gotta stay tuned in and watch how things play out. So, while they figure, while they finish up everything, just let's emerge. So, I hope you guys really liked that merch showcase. That was, some very quality high merch. I even bought some myself. So, we're now going into Lijiang Tower, and we'll
Now
see how this
arriving at
goes.
Lijiang Tower.
I think for this round, let's see if we can spectate Invited, who also got subbed in for Dr. Lunatic. Which Dr. Lunatic did have a very good performance as he came in for that round. So let's hope that things go differently from last time I played on Lijiang earlier today. And then after that, I don't really know what we'll actually play, because, should we win this, then we've got one more match left to play.
Do something.
So for this round, we're going to spectate Invited. We'll see how this goes. So it has been confirmed that should Case win this, we will be going up against another control map, and let's hope it's not Lijiang again, because, twice in, like, the span of about an hour and a half. Can't believe I've already been streaming for this long. Really felt like it was a shorter amount of time. We do get a pick on their Ryan and their Symmetra, but they do get our Moira in the process. We do get their Symmetra and their Moira, so that's always good. Looks like we do get a nice little pick on their Junkrat. Looks like we did get a game pause. We'll have to see what this is about in a minute. But once that's figured out, I think we'll be good to go. So, while we're sitting here, we gotta, you know how this is gonna go. So, I'll just do it. So, gotta say again, merch is good. I recommend you buy it. And also, we're going to do a quick recap. So, Real School did get the first win out of the matches, which was at Lijiang here. The second time they won was a Halo. No, it was what was it? God, I'm failing. They did Payload, which was no, it was sorry, Hybrid, which was Nimbani, and then they did Volskaya for 2CP, which Case won, and then now here we are again at 2CP again. So yeah, we'll have to see how this goes. So let's see here. Guess I just gotta plug the merch again as well. So yeah, just enjoy that while we're figuring everything out. Okay, I just put the link for the merch in the chat, and I want to quickly review because I'm not sure if you guys caught it, but apparently someone on the enemy team DC'd, which basically means disconnected. So while we're waiting for them, we're temporarily paused, so we'll get back to this eventually. And I guess we just put some ideas in chat. What do you guys want to talk about in the meantime? Any ideas, any comp ideas for the case that you guys want to recommend? No, I'm afraid not. With these custom games, like people can switch roles technically, but you can't have over two for each role. So yeah, I know it does kind of suck. We can't play goats, but whatever. It's not that bad. It's still pretty fun. So, guess while we're sitting here, yeah, this merch again. Why not? So, I forgot to mention while I was here, I know I keep cutting off all the music for the merch, but we do play Whitnall and Park next week, so make sure you tune in for those streams. You know, we gotta keep plugging that merch. We need the more people that are there, the better. So make sure you attend. So yeah, that's always good. And I guess we'll go back to merch now, because why not? Let me just, yep, here we go. Okay, big news. The DC, they are back, so we will be returning right now. Oh, and we paused. I'm sure it's just to make sure everyone's still in there, good, so everyone's okay. So, oh, looks like their internet crashed again. So I guess gotta. Well, I'm actually trying to think. Actually, just really quick, let's go over the control rules again, because while we're here, we got nothing else to do. I know as good as that merch is, he can't stare at it for too long. So, once again, control is basically king of the hill. There's two teams, and what you try and do is you try and capture it, and once you reach 100%, then you win that round, but you need to win 2 out of 3. Now, what does happen is if it reaches 99 and it's about to tick to 100 and an enemy is touching it, it will go into overtime. So you do have that like one last stand, and that kind of decides whether you win or lose that match. So those are always usually when alts always come out. So yeah, you always watch for those. But yeah. So right now we're on Lijiang Tower. Honestly, I think, as I stated earlier, my favorite one is Ilios. But we do seem to have a advantage here, so Looks like they're getting back on, so I'm going to quickly put that merge back on right before we get transitioned back into the game. So the results are in. Apparently the person who got DC'd, now their account is locked out for now, so they're going to have someone sub in. We do also have some Smash games tomorrow, so make sure you watch for those as well at 4 p.m. So yeah, trust me, I'm sure. Well, I'm not. Sadly, I'm not gonna be commentator for that one. Also, it looks like our game is restarting, and we'll have to watch how this goes. Invited does barely escape alive, and they do get lots of picks. They do get a very clean team kill there. They did have to use both support ults though, so that does put them at a slight disadvantage. Now let's spectate Undude. We'll have to see how he does here. Out comes the enemy Shatter, and out comes ours. We do destroy the junk ultimate, but we cannot dodge that Diva ult, but it was kind of wasted because most of us weren't there.
Back into the mix.
Let's see here. We do have a ult, almost two. So let's use that because the enemies. Sorry, I'm losing it. Real did burn a lot of their ultimates, so let's hope that they can. So let's hope we can take this back. Down goes Bundu. He does get caught by that Junkrat red-handed. Looks like they have trapped themselves in that corridor. Down goes two more.
Thanks. Put it on my tab.
I don't know if that was a fat finger, but we did just waste our grab. So now we have to be very careful. They have to touch point. Out comes the Deadeye. He does not get any picks with it. That shield does block it. Rita does get a kill, and he does demech the diva, but he does not make it out alive.
Best round.
They do get this first map.
Score 0-1.
We are now going on basically the WIHSEA map, which Lucio's loves, so get ready to hopefully see some of those plays.
Lucky for me, I still have a few tricks of my own.
If they were to go left side, they'd be much safer. Which Real School did, which they did do last time.
Capture the objective.
Teleporter online. I have opened the button.
They do get our hog off the bat. We do get a nice little demech on the diva, and we do get their Ryan. Their Pharah is weak. They do get the Lucio. We also get their Pharah, but at the trade of our Mercy. Diva just got her mech back, so now they have to watch out for that. Now they have that dive capability. There we go, we do get one of them off the map, but at the cost of our own Lucio. We do now transition to our Mercy main, Emily. The man, whatever you wish to call. Very good Mercy. She does know all the little tips and tricks for her, like, you know, like the mega super jumps, which put her way up in the air. Those are always useful to get out of sticky situations. Out comes the Pharah ult. We do get our Junkrat picks. Out comes our Lucio ult, but so does theirs. Out comes their Moira ult, and out comes our Mercy ult. It does look like we are we're about equal in this fight. Out comes their Junkrat ult. Down goes our Ryan, but we do get their Junkrat. We do get a nice demech on the diva. We do get our grab in. And down they go. We do get a nice little wipe there. And we do get that second mat.
You should be at peak performance levels.
Score 1-1.
WIHSEA. Damage amplified.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3.
So here we go. This map decides whether we have a fifth match or if it ends right here right now. Down goes their Ryan, but theirs is also out. We do get their Diva. Down goes their Moira and their Lucio. They're down all supports. We did nicely stagger them. Their Junk and Ryan are still out here, but I'm not sure if they'll be able to cause too much damage on their own without their supports. Looks like our Junkrat ult does come out. And it does get a pick. Down goes another one. Down goes another. And it looks like it might be going well for the Eagles here. There, Lucio did make the smart choice to not feed, and he just jumps off the map, which is always the best decision. We do have 4 ults, so if we use them carefully, we will be able to hold them back.
Let's up the tempo. Heal up. Fire in the hole. Move to the beat.
I believe I heard their Reaper moving around, so that's something to watch out for. We do lose our Symmetra. Both enemy support ults do come out, but we also use our Simmel and our Shatter. Down goes their Ryan. Down goes both their supports. Complete team wipe.
Where does it hurt? WIHSEA.
Ladies and gentlemen, they did it. It is my honor and my pleasure to make it 2-2.
Play of the game.
So, what this means is once again we will be doing another control map. But this time it really decides on if they truly, on which team truly wins this scrimmage. So can we get a whole lot of hype in chat?
Epic.
To see justice done is its own reward.
Legendary.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be doing yet another control map. Should I go over the explanation of control maps again, or do you guys want merch? Okay, so people are definitely saying merch. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, for the final match of the night, the Real School Bulldogs have chosen Nepal. So we finally do have a different control map other than Li Jiang tonight. Let's get a little bit of hype and chat for that. Question. Just curious, how many people in this chat actually have at least gone to... Oh, I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not, Cookie Monster. Trust me. Trust me, it would be a whole lot easier, but I'm afraid not. The question was if you could use V-Bucks for merch. I'm afraid that we do not trade in V-Bucks. Oh, my question?
Together, we are strong.
The question was, has anyone here ever gone to real school or is rooting for them? I'm just curious. I did not mean to type that. I don't know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Is online.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going in. We do get a nice pick on their Mercy and on their Ryan. They did use their immortality field, so they won't have that back for a little bit. A flanking Zarya, not something you see very often. I'm not sure if it's going to pay off. I'm afraid that we did lose our Zarya, which was actually relatively high charge, so that's a pretty big loss. But we do have Kundu running Pharah, which is not something I've usually seen from him. We'll see how this goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent execution. Even though I don't see Kundu play Pharah that much, still good at it.
I will not waste this opportunity. Hello there. Damage boost engaged.
Even their soldier, even though he is a hit scan, does look like he is having problems taking care of Kundu, so we'll have to see how this plays out. He is starting to go for the supports. They do put up that immortality field, so that does kind of mess with him, but he easily takes it out. Down goes the Mercy. The Mei ult does come out, and it does get our sim. But we do get the soldier. The Mei. I know that Ryan is weak. Kundu did have to sacrifice himself.
My team needs
Good job from the Eagles. They've really found their rhythm. It took a few matches, but they did find it. And that is the first map.
Thanks for the assist.
Very good pick. I mean, very good execution.
1 to 0.
In chat, feel free to tell me, is there anyone you'd like to watch? In particular, anyone you're really rooting for?
And I must never worry about my safety from the brave agents of peace. Don't be so sure about that. I am empowered.
5, 4, 3.
Let's see here. Is Crazy Crafter currently... No, he's not. Oh, actually, yes, he is.
With honor, redemption.
Let's find him, and there we go. Crazy Crafter is now put on the spotlight. I did once again put that merch link in chat, so feel free to go buy some. They did get a pick on our WIHSEA, but we did get them in return. Both teams lost about 2 people. We just lost a third.
Oh, now that's more like it.
Our Ashe does get picked off, and so does our WIHSEA. It's best they probably retreat for now. We do get a pick on their soldier, though.
Nothing's gonna stop it. Healing boost.
We do get a nice dragon on point. Doesn't get any kills, but I'm sure it did do a whole lot of damage. Nice little hook from our hog, but they also got our hog. Our team was taken out, so it's best they get out of there. Does look like we are having a bit of problems trying to push in. I believe that Ryan combo was actually working really well earlier. Thank you 121 ABC for following. Glad that you appreciate the content. Nice Lucio ult from Crazy. He does get the hog off the map. They do also get the soldier off. Like, we get a nice res on our Hanzo. We do get their Rhyme, but at the cost of our Lucio. We do get their Moira. Sorry, I'm stuttering. So for a little bit, we're going to switch to Gundud again. He does seem to be having a really good performance on Hanzo. Down goes their Ryan.
My power grows stronger.
Going to our Tracer, Ariella. We do get a nice little pick on their Moira, so now they're nicely staggered. Does help us. We do lose our Tracer though.
Heroes never die.
I've got you in my sights.
They did get most of our team, but we did get a nice res on our hog. But I'm not sure if it'll be enough. Mighty Pants, the captain of the JV team, is trying to make a stand, but could not make it in time.
Score 1-1.
So, we are once again down to a tiebreaker. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. So, this is the final map of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how it goes. They're once again doing the Ryan Zarya, which I do believe actually worked really well.
The objective is now.
We do get a nice little pick on their Ryan. We also get their junk, which is always good. They do pick up our Zarya, but we do get her res back. Down goes their Moira. Not exactly the pick that I expected, but I'm glad that it happened. We do have our Junkrat ult going out. It does get destroyed. Our Sim ult does come out. Enemy BAP ult does come out as well. Pretty much most of both teams are dead. But we do keep the point due to Symmetra's turrets.
This is not over.
They are on point, so if they don't get there soon, they're gonna capture it. So if we check, we have one ult left, almost two. If we play it safe, then we might be able to win. They do lose both their Lucio and their soldier, but we do lose both of our supports and our Junkrat. I'm not sure if we'll be able to win this fight. Down goes our Sim. I'm afraid that Mighty Pants could not make it out of there alive. I'm going to go back to watching Toon Dude. Or is there any other recommendations in chat? If so, go ahead, say. Oh, we gotta pause. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's going on. And while that's happening, you know what's gonna happen, so I'm just gonna let it happen. Okay, so, yeah, let me put it to, God darn it. Okay, so, looks like they had another DC, so, looks like, just wanted to really quick tell you before I continued plugging the merch, you know, just letting you know that we do have a DC and why the game got paused. I'll let you know when the game is about to be resumed again. So anyways, go back to, you know, looking at that merch. I'll put another link in chat in a second here. All right, ladies and gentlemen. The person who DC'd has just gotten back on, so the game will be resuming shortly. And shortly, I mean like in a few seconds here, so get ready. Right off the bat, we do lose two, but we do get a nice pick on their soldier. Down goes their Junkrat. If we don't touch the point here, we will lose. Here it is. The exciting fight. Down goes the hog. Here comes the Riptire. Gets a triple. Boondude is popping off here. Ariella does try, and she does get that pick on that Junkrat, so I do give her kudos for that. Looks like the Real School Bulldogs are trying to flank. I'm not sure how it'll go, but they are trying. We do shut down that soldier ult. Take out the entire team. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We have a win for the Case Eagles. I have never seen a closer game. That was a fantastic play on the Eagles' part. They had a complete reverse sweep. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a large applause to our Case Eagles, who really came back today.
Unreal.
So please give a little love for them in chat. And if you haven't already, please follow. You know, we have a few more games coming up tomorrow. We do also have a bit of Smash Bros. If you're also into that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good night.